Listen, there's some other things happening in the news here. You want to talk about them?
Yeah, what do you got?
Oh, what do I got? What do you got? No, I got this OpenSea action going on. This is a little scary, right?
Yeah, so let's talk about this OpenSea thing because I keep getting DMs and like people asking me like what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen with with their NFTs, like they bought through OpenSea, and a lot of people still don't understand that even just having it in your wallet doesn't really mean that it's in OpenSea. People can see it in OpenSea and trade and buy it and offer you shit, but it's still in other platforms. So you just got to connect your wallet because it's in your wallet.
Yeah, it's in the wallet, but you're just accessing it through OpenSea.
Yeah. But either way, OpenSea is really trying to fight this. I mean, they got served by obviously the SEC again, trying to
They
make
got
moves.
served. You got served.
Like it's going to continue to happen. The SEC is going to continue to fight until the end of days because they're greedy and Gary Gensler sucks and he can go suck one.
Yeah, I mean,
But
they were going after the coins at first, and that didn't really work, right? I don't know that they've ever made any progress on holding these coins accountable. And so
mhm,
now they're going after one of the assets, one of the digital assets itself, which is a
yeah,
little scary. Um,
but
it's
listen, it's like holding a Pokemon card, like a life one.
yeah.
Like, what's the difference between that and buying an NFT?
There's I mean, there's a little difference, but there's not much
What's the
difference.
difference besides the
There's
being
not a
digitally?
difference in the sense of are you buying it because you expect the price to go up, and with some of the other standards that they're trying to assume on this. But yeah, to your point, this is a digital marketplace. And are they doing this to the Magic the Gathering marketplaces? Are they doing it to the Pokemon marketplaces online? They're not. They're not. So what in that sense, what is the difference, right? I think people want their things to become more valuable. People hope that they do, but you can't prove that they're only buying or trading it for that purpose.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're going to spend a lot of money trying to fight this, and they even said at one point, I think on Twitter, that they were going to help other people that got attacked by the SEC as far as like NFTs and stuff like that, and they had like a budget for it,
Yeah,
which is the right thing for OpenSea to do finally for once. Like
it is.
OpenSea has, they have so much stupidity going on with them, especially what they did with the Saints too, and all the other stuff that they've done. Like it's not.
That was fucked up what they did to the Saints.
It
But
was.
the Saints push on. The Saints never give up.
No.
But this is the article on the blog posted by OpenSea by founder there. So OpenSea recently received a Wells notice from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Notice indicates that the SEC is considering bringing a lawsuit against OpenSea. For those who haven't been closely following recent SEC moves, your reaction may be one of surprise. What do NFTs, collectibles, digital art, game items, and event tickets, among other uses, possibly have to do with the security law? And I think that's an important distinction too, because an NFT isn't just one thing. An NFT is a very broad topic, right? And even on OpenSea, an NFT is not just one thing. So it's kind of scary to think that they're going to just try and tackle all of that, or just throw it against the wall and see what sticks.
Well, I think that's what they're doing. They're just kind of just going blindly and throwing it against the wall to see what happens. Like obviously, they like you said, they failed already with the tokens. They continue to fail with the tokens because it's not just the tokens that we normally or continuously hear about, like that they keep fighting. They're trying to go against a whole bunch of other people, a whole bunch of other projects. Like we just don't hear about it, right? But they continue to fail, and now they're going after NFTs. Like, come on, like
Yeah. You know what else stands out to me about this case is that OpenSea has been operating for a number of years, right? More than 5 years. And so why now? What are they doing differently now that makes them a target? And I mean, if there weren't rules for them to play by, how are you now going to hold them accountable for these rules, right?
right.
Maybe there was a bunch of communication in the background that we're not aware of, but it's like, again, why now? Why is this coming up now? Is it because they lost those other cases? Is it because they lost the Ripple and some of the the issues with Doge? So it's just frustrating to think that this is going to be the distraction now. Not that I'm a huge fan of OpenSea anyway. Not that I use OpenSea. Probably within the last 6 months, I haven't used OpenSea, but the idea that NFTs being treated as securities themselves could really, really shut down the income of a number of creators. It can shut down all these other marketplaces, and it's also like we talk about this thing about being decentralized. It's like, how can you ever stop the NFTs from being traded, right? There's always going to be another marketplace. And
Right.
you can make it so decentralized that it won't be easy to be tracked, right? You can make it so that the SEC won't be able to send a notice to a specific person, right? Like just
Mhm.
push everything back into the dark web. That didn't work out so well for either party, right? Because there still is a dark web. So this idea of trying to scare these people and these marketplaces, like it's not going to work. You're never going to be able to shut down NFTs in general.
No, I don't think so.